Antonio, tell me your story. And what I love about your story is you were convinced you were born gay. Right. Tell me about it.
Well, I'm convinced because we're born into sin. So that's it, I think. But the difference is this. I remember when I was in college, at a certain point, I grew up in church, and I honored the church that I grew up in. But when it came down to it, I didn't experience transformation in my life because I had this closet sin. I couldn't come out of the closet. I felt shameful. I got into pornography. I got into every little addiction, not to drugs and stuff, not to drinking, not to cursing, but I had my own struggles. So, anyways, I started dealing with a lot of shame, started dealing with a lot of suicidal thoughts. I never really would do it, but I was dealing with all this stuff, and I felt like I was crashing. So at one point, I thought, if there's no God, there's no rules. So I said, okay, let me try this out. So I went and began to freely live a life of homosexuality. And nobody knew, my family didn't know, I never came out of the closet, friends didn't know. Every time they asked, I denied it, but behind closed doors I was. And so during that time, I didn't feel any lightning from the sky, didn't feel any condemnation from God. Wrath, secao, I think I'm good. I don't think there's a God. I think I'm just good.
I have no idea what you said is Spanish.
It's like British. I could answer wrong. But pretty much, I felt, okay, well, there must not be a God because I don't feel bad. And for the first time in my life, I didn't feel suicidal. Felt good, felt happy. Started being liked by all my friends. I was, I still wasn't out of the closet, but I was different. You know what I mean? So I remember at one point I'm in college, full blown atheist. Time is passing, all this stuff, and nobody knows still. I'm still a church kid. And anyways, one day I'm in my room and I feel somebody walk into the room and they lay down behind me. I can feel the bed slouching down. I can hear, I can feel the breath on my neck. I'm like, who is this? It feels so pure, but I kind of don't want to act awake because I'm being loved, right? Like it just felt different. So, I thought, okay, this has to be my brother. When we were younger, he used to sneak into bed and like shake me and like be like, freak me out. So I was like, okay, it has to be him. I go to elbow this person, and then there happens to be him. And so I'm like, okay, it's a ghost. I'm sure. Maybe I was lucid dreaming, but I went out to lunch with a friend, and I told her I have a great ghost story to tell you. And she says, I think it was God. And I was like, heck no. Next subject. Yeah. So she did. She changed the subject, but the way she sounded reminded me of who I was as a child. Just the sound of her voice, the tone of her voice, the way she spoke, the way she did her sentences. And I'm like, okay, I'm tearing up, and I don't know why. And so I went to church with her that evening. She's like, I don't know if I'm pushing it, but you want to come? I was like, yeah, you're pretty, let's go. So we went to church. The guy teaches on how Lucifer made himself think he could be God. I was like, that's not right. I'm God. And but I was like, the church is always relevant. I'm not really moved. But then he says, anybody want to comment? Anybody want to ask questions? And like 5 people spoke up, but literally the entire room, everybody who asked a question, it hit every big moment in my life in order. Many coincidences. I am shocked, but in denial. And I remember a month later, I continued to go to that church. I felt, wow, these people are really confident in what they have to say. I like it. When they're in worship, they got their high heels off, mascara's running. I love this place. It's awesome. I've never met confident worshipers and young people who are ugly when they praise. I was like, this is different. So, anyways, I'm in my car a month later, and I'm going crazy, or so I thought, and I'm having this debate. I'm a happy atheist, living a life, successful, finally doing well. I don't feel bad. I have good self-esteem. Or there's God, boring box. I'm gonna be religious all my life, be a judgmental bigot. All these things. Yeah. I have to pick between these two worlds, and I'm like, I'm angry, and I don't get angry. I'm a very peaceful kid. I always grew up very kind. Maybe it was just like, I'm good. But in this moment, I got so angry, and I just wanted to drive myself off the road. I said, you know what, I'm done with this whole war. It's just, let's just end it. There's really nothing after anyways. It's good, we're done. And I remember in that moment being like, the Lord was like, you're not arguing with yourself, you're arguing with me. And so I realized, okay, this sucks. Yeah, I don't know if I can say that, but I'm saying it. You did. I did. And I just felt like, that's horrible. God is real. I have to get in a box. I have to be religious. My life is going to be boring, and I'm ticked off. I'm happy as is. I said, you know what? If you're going to take me as is. You're gonna take me gay. You're gonna take me with all my quirks. Hope you like it. I'm gonna prove to you for the next 6 months. Like for the next 6 months, I prove to God, spit in His face every day, said I'm going to do everything to prove to you that you came after the wrong kid. I don't want you. We're no good together. And so I remember him replying to me with such confidence. No one has ever been so confident with me. And he said to my heart, I love when you say that. He said to my heart. You say that throughout the book. He said to my heart, walk with me, you'll love me. You'll fall in love with me. Well, that was it.
That's what happened.
That's all that happened. For those next 6 months, every time I tried punching, he just hugged me tight, and his kindness caused me to repent. Here I am today.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I want to ask you this question, guys, because not enough people are talking about this in the church. They're so afraid. They're afraid to say they're struggling with this. We've made homosexuality to be the greatest sin there ever was, and it's not. Pride is. I do say in the book, it's interesting, though, that pride is the slogan of the gay community.
Right.
But I believe there's three main mistakes that churches are making when it comes to homosexuality. It's number one, they're making it the greatest sin. Number two, they're not talking about it. Or number three, they're affirming it. So I want to just shatter those right now and say homosexuality is not greater than heterosexual sin. All sin separates us from God. So we need to throw that on the table and say, hey, no matter what you're dealing with, Jesus loves you. And the church has done such a poor job because the real strategy is we have to be unrelenting with our love for people and then unwavering in God's word. So I want to talk about this first. A lot of people say, and I hear it all the time, and I know you guys have heard it all the time, is, are you going to have to deal with this your whole life? You know, you guys are married, you have wives, you're still single and on the market, so that's why your Instagram blows up all the time with all the ladies. But are you going to have to struggle with this your entire life? What does deliverance look like? Does that mean you're never tempted again? You know, some people would say, you know, you guys are just suppressing who you really are, you'll forever be gay. What do you say to that kind of stuff? Go ahead.
All right. For me, obviously, you just have to deny the flesh. For me, I tell people